Well, I didn't think I was going to be making this video because, for one, I was not interested in the new Dr. Squatch cologne because of the previous colognes that they did have. I just wasn't a fan of them. They smell like essential oils. Anybody can buy essential oils and dab it on your neck and call it cologne. But they came out with a brand new cologne lineup. Now, the only reason I am reviewing this cologne is because a subscriber sent this to me. Yes, you heard it. A subscriber sent me the brand new Glacial Falls by Dr. Squatch. And I was blown away considering how much they are asking for this. These things are $59 a piece, unless you buy 3 of them. And then it's like $127. So it's like you buy 2, get 1 free. I just wasn't interested in that. I didn't want to spend that kind of money and be disappointed. But someone was nice enough to do this, and you did not have to do this. It blows me away by all the support that I have on this channel, because I don't expect this kind of stuff, and people just reach out and say, hey, I want to send you something. So I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Dr. Squatch Glacial Falls right after this. Alright guys, welcome back to Lil Mac JTV. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to Lil Mac JTV. It's good to see you. First off, shout out to the subscriber who sent this to me. Shout out to you. You know who you are. They wanted to remain anonymous, so I'm not going to mention their name. But the brand new Glacial Falls Dr. Squatch cologne that they just came out with. They have 2 other scents, the Woodland Pine and the Fireside Bourbon. This cologne was actually way better than I expected. I didn't know what to expect, like I said. When I got it, I immediately opened it up and I wanted to smell it and see exactly what Dr. Squatch had in store when it came to cologne. Because I'm sorry, here recently, I haven't really been a big fan of a lot of the soaps they've been coming out with. So this is way better than I expected. First off, the boxing. The boxing is high quality, like a hard piece of plastic, almost like a plastic wooden type box. But as you can see, it's going to be all blue. It's Dr. Squatch Glacial Falls. They made it look really like professional, really like it attracts the eye. The eye is very it's very appealing to the eye. What I'm trying to say, it's a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, which really isn't that much for $59. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and I wasn't interested in paying that kind of money. So when you open this thing up, it's got some really cool colors. It's got some gray and white around the sides, as you can see. It's gray and white, and it's got a nice little case. As you can see, the bottle is also cool looking. I mean, I think the bottle is actually pretty appealing to the eye. It's got a good presentation. So the presentation for Squatch has been magnificent. The artwork that they do on the boxes, the little mascots that they put on the limited edition soaps, it's been very impressive. But their production hasn't been up to par. And this cologne, I was actually blown away. It's 1.7 fluid ounce, so I'm guessing a lot of it is bottle because it looks like a lot of cologne in there, and 1.7 fluid ounces is not a lot. So it's a glass bottle, and it has like a little, like a leather type top to it with some stitching around it. But it's like I said, it's pretty cool. It's got some, you know, it's a little sprayer there, and I have used this cologne. I wear a lot of name brand stuff. I wear like Tommy Hilfiger, Giovanni, Versace. I have a lot of colognes that are high dollar. So I really enjoy the smell of colognes. So I have to say that this is pretty up there with the smell. It almost reminds me, it kind of reminds me of Gucci. This one is supposed to resemble Fresh Falls in a way. It doesn't smell nothing like Fresh Falls at all. It smells more like a designer cologne. It smells a lot like the Gucci cologne. I have had Gucci in the past, and it kind of resembles Gucci a little bit. The only downside that I noticed on this cologne is it doesn't really stay on my skin like the other designer colognes I have, like Tommy Hilfiger. I can spray first thing in the morning. By the time I get home, I still smell the cologne on myself. This one seems to do better to me on the clothes than it does on the skin, and that's just my preference when it comes to this cologne. But the other ones I like to spray directly on the neck and the skin, because I feel like it kind of blooms, it kind of blossoms a little better on the skin. But this one is a little different. I noticed when I spray it on the skin, it doesn't last as long, so that's the downside to it, but it still does a good job with lasting better than generic colognes. Is it worth $59? I don't know. I honestly don't know if I want to pay that kind of money for a cologne and a 1.7 fluid ounce, especially when it's not even like a designer. I feel like designer colognes kind of they stick to you better. You know, they last longer. And I just feel like this isn't quite there. It smells great. It smells good. It has a very stout, like musky, like manly smell. But it's just not up to par when it comes to the linger. You know, like it doesn't linger on you all day. And I did read in some comments that people would say like, oh, it lasts all day. I don't feel like it does. I feel like it kind of starts wearing off, but that's just my opinion. You know, to each its own. If any of you guys have tried the new Dr. Squatch cologne, please leave your comments down below, because I would really like to know what your thoughts are on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the other colognes. I'm interested in what they smell like. I almost feel like Fireside Bourbon is going to smell like Wood Barrel Bourbon. It's supposed to feature the Wood Barrel Bourbon scent, and the Woodland Pine is supposed to be like the pine tar scent. So the Fireside Bourbon, if it smells like Wood Barrel Bourbon, that's going to be like Dark Temptation by Axe, because I feel like Wood Barrel Bourbon kind of resembles Axe a little bit. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Like, what do you feel about this cologne if you have used it? If not, then maybe if you're kind of on the fence about getting this cologne, I'm going to leave it up to you. But I'm telling you, it smells like a real cologne. It don't smell like essential oils like the other ones did. It smells fantastic. Anyways, it's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much to the subscriber for sending me this cologne. It means the world. I appreciate it so much. You know who you are. Thank you once again. I will be doing the giveaway soon. Don't lose hope. It is going to happen. My baby got sick and I got sick, so now I'm just kind of working into the live. We're going to be doing it pretty soon, probably by this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And thank you for everybody who has stuck by me this long. It's been a pretty fun journey, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I got some other stuff coming out, so stand by for that. And as always, until next time, peace out.